Okay, so we're looking at an untitled collage by Jessica Q from digital design class at Carmel High School. She had Mr. Lee, she's in the 12th grade. So what we actually see here is two figures that are in a studio, and the figures themselves are filled with art pieces that are famous. There's some artworks including The Great Wave, Mona Lisa.
And even more famous artists and just very well-known pieces.
It really brings together the old and the new.
Especially with the studio itself being in black and white and the figures being full of color, it shows the great difference between the old artworks and the new ones. And with the different art pieces we see inside of these figures, we see almost a travel of history through the olden times, the Middle Ages, and all this, all the way up to nowadays with the Campbell's tomato soup. And also from the Renaissance and Baroque.
Behind these colored figures in the black and white part, there is a tapestry. There is almost a woman slouching against a chair with a cat scratching at the side of it. And there's also a painter at an easel with a paintbrush in hand sitting on a bench.
So the background is supposed to show what art used to be. Standing in front of an artist, posing, and capturing a beautiful image. But on the inside, we see what art is now and what it has become through the different types of figures and how the figures are posing, and the famous melting clock that we see in her calf as well, and just the new city and all the waves. It shows a great time and difference of art.
Yeah, it just really is overall a great piece.
And amazing to think that such a young, high school student can do this in a school setting, not even in an advanced art studio.
Especially and that she's able to bring it all together, the old and the new.
Yes, and it's so creative, the way she thought about combining these things.
Looking at the artwork, the figures represented in it show freedom, power, conquering, and just a lot of different settings that just bring a lot of emotion to the viewer and the audience.